Welcome back to Foxy TV, episode 114. This episode is a relatively short one. We'll be jumping around a bit. We're covering 4 different parts of the episode, each about 1 to 2 minutes long. This week, the cameras were out at Wynnum at an install which promised to be amazing. Unfortunately, as you're about to hear, we weren't able to finish the install.
So Janessa,
yes.
What's happening?
So we came to install this property. It's a beautiful new build in Wynnum, but they are having to repaint the ceiling. So in that case, we can't actually install today. So instead of doing that, we're going to put all of our furniture downstairs and come back on Monday. So thankfully, photos aren't till Wednesday. That gives us some extra time for them to do the finishing touches up. Because if they're painting a wall, we can work around, but when they're painting the whole kitchen, living, dining, ceiling, that's not something we want to play with our brand new furniture that we bought yesterday.
So at least all the furniture is now downstairs at that house. So if you're interested to see how that install turns out, check back next week, because at this stage we're doing the install early next week. And because I didn't have to be at Wynnum as long as I had originally planned, I decided to catch up with the other truck, which was just down the road, 10 minutes down the road at Wakerley.
So Fletch, you nearly finished up here. You've done a pack up already. What's left for your truck?
Just one more pack up down at Springwood and then back to the warehouse.
Lovely.
How's that packing, by the way?
Bit wonky. Because the truck is just heading off. Where are we and what are we doing here? Anything interesting about this job?
We are in Wakerley at the moment. Excuse the mess, we've just gotten started. The agent pretty much said that he wanted to show that there are 2 distinct living spaces, so instead of just one giant dining space for a 3-bed townhouse. So we've popped a dining and a second living in here, as well as our main living in here.
Let's now head back to the warehouse where I caught up with Jake to discuss the conference that Jake and Phoebe went to on the weekend, and also to discuss where Phoebe has been this week.
Yeah, it was the AREC, which is the Australian Real Estate Conference, I believe. So it was real estate industry specific, but a lot of really is targeted at real estate agents. But given we're in the same industry, we thought we'd go down, Phoebe and I.
You learn anything?
I did. I took some notes. You can ask me for something specific, which I'm not going to be able to remember, but some of it was relevant to us as home stages, some of it not so much, which makes sense given it's a real estate agent conference. But there was a lot of stuff around scheduling and day-to-day and how to set out your day, which is one thing that I know Phoebe took away, just some ideas, because it is very, go around here. Can be chaotic at times, and trying to put some schedule to that a little bit, or organisation probably isn't a bad thing. So, yeah.
And speaking of which, Phoebe's been away the last couple of days as well.
Yeah, so our little girl's been not very well, so Phoebe's had to stay home with her, so I could come in and we could have 2 trucks running.
Does that change how things run around here?
Yeah, a little yes and no. It does, in the sense that Phoebe is, between her and Janessa, they do probably 80-90% of the consultations that we do. So her not being here straight up changes, Janessa's schedule. And just in terms of organisation, she phoned in to our team meeting because she couldn't be here. We've got our internal Slack channels, it's the software, the app Slack, which we use for communication. So she's been on the phone and communicating a lot, but it does mean we have to reorganise some things, who has to go where. Yeah.
And to finish off, we are going to say hello to our newest team member.
And where'd you grow up?
Okay, my name is Bianca and I grew up in Brisbane.
Cool, and you'll be working as a full-time stylist here?
Yes.
Yep. Have you got any previous experience in this sort of work?
Yeah, I've done a few, I've done work for other places before, for a few months now, so yeah, pretty
Awesome.
keen.
Okay, some quick questions for you. Tea or coffee?
Depends on the day.
Nice answer. Do you have any hobbies or play any sports?
I like tennis.
Tennis?
Yeah.
Lovely. And last one, favourite movie?
Clueless.
Cool. Well, welcome to the team, Bianca.
Thank you.
So yep, a big welcome to Bianca. I hope you know what you have signed up for. And that is it for Foxy TV this week. As I said, a bit of a choppy episode, a bit of a short episode, but thanks so much for watching and we'll see you back here next week.